Hello! Welcome to Easy English at Home YouTube channel. Today, I'm gonna teach you if clauses type 3. In other words, if clauses for imaginary past situations. If clauses. We looked at this topic in our earlier lessons. Today, we're focusing on type 3. We use if clause type 3 to talk about imaginary past situations. Things that happened in the past and we cannot change anymore. We can only think back and speculate how things could have been different. I will explain to you further with an example. Look, it was Alex's birthday yesterday. This is my past reality, right? And I didn't know about it, okay? So I didn't say happy birthday or I didn't buy a gift for him. I'm sure he was quite disappointed with that. So, I cannot change the fact that I didn't know, but I can think back how things could have been different. So, if I had known that it was his birthday, I would have said, definitely, I would have said happy birthday. And again, if I had known that it was his birthday, I could have bought a gift for him. I could have bought a gift. And if I had said happy birthday, he would have been delighted. Very happy. Would have been delighted. So, let's go deeper with the structure. How did we form this if clause? We started with if, and right after that, we had a sentence in past perfect tense. Past perfect tense. The second half of the sentence continued with would or could have, and then past participle form of the verb. Verb, past participle, right? So when you look at it, it's quite simple. You can as well put the if right in the middle. Then you have to start with would or could have verb in past participle form. Then we have if past perfect tense. Quite easy, huh? Let's practice. I've got here 6 sentences. We are going to read them and speculate how things could have been different. I didn't eat anything. I wasn't hungry. So if I had been hungry, I would have eaten. Yeah. Another one, I failed the exam. I didn't study enough. I cannot change the fact that I failed it for now, right? So I'm speculating. I'm kind of regretting what happened, right? So if I had studied enough, I could have passed. But the reality is that I failed it. Number 3, she didn't go to the wedding party because she didn't get an invitation. If she had received an invitation, she would have gone. She would have gone to the wedding, definitely. Number 4, We were late for school because we didn't go to bed early. So, that was a mistake we did, right? If we had gone to bed early, we wouldn't have been late for school. Yeah. Number 5. I couldn't contact him because I lost his number. If I hadn't lost his number, I could have contacted him. I could have contacted him. Right, the last one. He ate too much and had a terrible stomachache all night. If he hadn't eaten so much, he wouldn't have had a stomachache. I hope this was helpful. Let's practice more. Have you ever imagined how life could have been different for you? I want you to take a pen and a piece of paper. Please jot down the turning points in your life. What happened? We are going to speculate on them and see how things could have been different. I will use my friend Alex's life to demonstrate. Let's work on this. Alex enjoyed football as a child. He played football almost 24/7. He decided to be a footballer when he was 10. He trained every day. He went to Brazil and became a footballer. He met his wife there and got married, and he had 2 children. Now, let's see how life could have been different. Not that we can change anything, we can't, but just we are speculating, right? So if Alex, he loved football, right? If he hadn't enjoyed football so much, he wouldn't have played, yes? He wouldn't have played it 24/7. If he, again, hadn't trained so hard, he trained hard almost every day, he wouldn't have been a footballer. If he hadn't gone to Brazil, he wouldn't have met his wife. He wouldn't have met. And another speculation here, if he hadn't met his wife, he wouldn't have got married. Who knows? If he hadn't got married, he wouldn't have had 2 kids. Wouldn't have had. So, this is how life could have been different for him. What about yours? Let's practice with pictures. Now, look at the pictures and talk about how things could have been different if. Picture 1. His girlfriend wasn't happy. She would have been happy if he had bought a bunch of flowers for her. Picture 2. He was feeling lonely. If he had his grandchildren with him, he would have had a happier life. Picture 3. He was addicted to computer games. If he hadn't been addicted to computer games, he would have been more sociable. Picture 4. She wasn't safe as she didn't have a helmet. She would have been safer if she had had a helmet. Picture 5. He wasn't driving carefully. If he had driven carefully, he wouldn't have had a car accident. Picture 6. He didn't save for a house. If he had saved money, he would have bought a house by now. Let's have a look at today's keywords and phrases. We have learned how to form sentences with if clause type 3. It is used to talk about unreal conditions in the past. In this case, it's not possible to change the situation anymore. Don't forget, we are just speculating. We also learned the structure. If is followed by past perfect simple tense, and the second half is formed with would or could, followed by have, and the past participle form of the verb. Thank you for watching. You can find the practice files for this lesson on the link in description. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Bye!